Hello again, diecast fans, and the march to 50 episodes continues with another unboxing. This being the first ever unboxing of a regular Tomica. Okay, as you know, I unboxed a Tomica Limited Vintage Neo several months ago, the Honda NSX. And just a few episodes ago, I did a head-to-head, not an unboxing, featuring a Matchbox and Tomica version of the Honda E. And I gotta tell you, as much as I stand by how I rated the two models, how I conducted that head-to-head, I didn't feel good about it. I mean, I am a Tomica collector. I mean, even if it might not have been evident from that video. I mean, I was definitely not thrilled about the way Tomica rendered the Honda E, because like I said, I had problems with the wheels. But I also didn't like the fact that I seemed to create the impression that I was not a fan of Tomica. And the fact is that I am. I mean, I've been collecting Tomica on and off for the last several years, way before I started this channel. And so I wanted to get my hands on something that I thought I would like a lot better than I did the Honda E. And so I went out and got myself this Honda Civic Type R, the 2020 edition. And not to be confused with a much older 2017 edition, of which this is basically sort of a facelift. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get to the unboxing. Okay, so like Mini GT, okay, and Tomica has been in this game longer, it's worth pointing out, this comes in a plastic sleeve, which is, let's say, a little challenging to open. It's not quite shrink wrap plastic, it's very meticulously wrapped plastic, and it's quite sturdy. It's quite sturdy, so opening these things is usually a challenge, and I really don't want to destroy the box here. Wait. Okay, I think I finally cracked this particular nut. There we go. It's like opening, I don't smoke, but this kind of feels like opening a freaking cigarette box. Okay, so that's the plastic out of the way, and now let's open the little flap here on the side. Okay, there we go, and here is the car. Oh wow, yeah. So here we have a Honda Civic Type R. Okay, this is not like the Honda E. There is no Matchbox or Hot Wheels against which to measure this car. The older version has a Hot Wheels counterpart, which I didn't get, but this new one, this 2020 edition Honda Civic Type R, is, well, it's basically in a class by itself. So I'm gonna have to read it on its own merits and not how well it stacks up against another car. I'll say this much. Well, this Honda faces, let's say, similar issues to what the Honda E did, i.e., or e.g., the price. Okay, this is a $5 car. This is actually a premium because I paid a premium for this because this is a first release, which is rarer than the usual releases. So if the usual car is $5, this is a $7 car, which makes it a little challenging to give it, the kind of score that I'd give to a Mini GT, because usually for, just throw in a few more dollars and you'd have things like side mirrors and you'd have things like mag wheels and not this. Well, I really don't want to displease Tomica fans here. But anyway, look, there's a lot of details that Tomica threw in here that were not in the prior edition of this. I have the prior editions of this. It came in red and it came in white. I don't feel like unpacking them right now, okay? But suffice it to say, this one came with some nice trimmings, like this really cool black roof, the blackened vent on the front. It's basically the same car as the earlier editions that Tomica released. but for these little vents on these little, I don't know, call them flaps, not really sure what, on the front cooling vents. Okay, so how do I rate this car? Well, I like it. Okay, it's a not quite premium price. Okay, but at the same time, it's not, how shall we say this? It's not exactly a premium model. Okay, but it does have some nice features like the suspension, and unlike the Honda E that had its button wheels, it has the performance wheels. Okay, these nice thick wheels that let you know that this Honda Civic Type R is based on a performance car, and they look great, especially with this nice little red trim here that makes the wheels look extra aggressive. Okay, so bearing all of that in mind, price, etc. Oh yeah, and the fact that this car comes with complete interiors, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, it's you know, I gotta say, you know, as someone who's spent the last 40 odd episodes reviewing things like mini GTs and tarmac works and some, you know, premium Matchboxes and Hot Wheels, it's really hard to place a regular Tomica as opposed to a high-end Tomica in terms of how to rate it, because it's hard to classify something like this. I mean, it's got really nice features, but for the price that we schlubs have to pay, it just feels like it should have more. I don't know if I'm articulating myself properly. Anyway, you know what? The heck with it. I stand by it. 7.5 out of 10 for this. I'm not sorry I got it. It's a good addition to my Tomica collection. Okay. And I don't know. Maybe I'll start revising how I score these things down the line. But for now, 7.5 out of 10 feels right. Okay, you can feel free to disagree with me in the comments if that's your thing. Okay? But for now, well, that's how I rate this thing. All right? And the march to 50 continues. Okay, thanks for watching. And for the newbies out there, remember to if you like the video, give me a like and a subscribe, and hit that notification bell.